UFC and things like that for quite a few years. And one day I seen them all sort of in a gym doing jiu-jitsu. They were in the gi the first time I saw them, and then the next time I saw in the gym where I was training, they were doing like the no-gi. So I just got talking to one of the lads, and then the next thing I thought, yeah, I'll go at that. It was good. One go, I had one go, and that was it. I was literally hooked from then. One session, and I've never stopped ever since. Quite open to all sort of styles. I have I think myself sort of 2 different games as well that I like to play in the gi and the no gi. In the gi I do play a very heavy top base pressure game. I like to pass and make my opponent sort of very uncomfortable if possible. Just get on top, stay on top. That's my sort of ethos in it. In the no gi I do actually like playing from the bottom. I like to look to sweep. I like a lot of leg locks, I like the entries. But the game that I play in the gi comes into play if I do pass the guard. You know what I mean? If I get past the guy's guard, I'll always try and get past the guy's guard, submit him from there. But I'm quite open to all styles. I'm not really a closed guard player at all. So when I do play from the bottom, I like to play an open guard, play a lot of butterfly, a lot of half guard, things like that. But yeah, style-wise, it's more I like the heavy pressure from on top. And looking. I'm one of those people at every single time, even when we're rolling or as we pass it down to all our guys, we're looking for submissions, hunting submissions. I know guys that you go to the gyms and you can train with people, and they literally will think they've won a round because they've had a 50-50 round with someone and they got a sweep in or something at the end. And then we have, don't get me wrong, you have rounds like that where it is really difficult, and that's you can all you can get, but that's all they're looking for, and that's not my ethos for the gym or for my students or anything like that. The whole ethos is submission is king. they ain't pulling straight out, you see what I mean? So if I've got nothing in my here, I go for the arm and this is up to the leg, Louise, look, I've got nothing, you see what I mean? I've kept that collar all the way, I've gone over, I've kept that grip, my grip's worse something. As opposed to going from here, coming in, I'm underneath, I've got that look, I've still got a collar, you see what I mean? So she's not going anywhere. So even if she defends this armbar now, she's there, I've still got over, I've still got a collar. So she's not far away from me there. It's nice and tight. The easiest thing while she's up, come off the hand that you've got the, come off the arm with the collar, underneath the leg, switch. Always take that over flat switch from there. Some more little details in the along. To hit my arm there, I'm in there, the hag, grab underneath, my knee goes underneath here, I wrap underneath there, and bring it back over. Knee back there.
Definitely. Fast, I think we've been training them now properly since about Jan and really implementing them in every role now. Yeah. We're allowed to play them well in the gi, in the gym, and obviously sub-on low gi class. It's all sorts of lads, so everyone's just attack our legs constantly. And I keep messing up. It's good fun. I enjoyed it.
We teach the knee bars in the gi class, and normally teach everything for the higher belts in the no gi class, but today we're doing a specific move and it runs into this movement which we were doing last Saturday in class, so I've decided to run it on today. But I'm a big believer, all my purple belts in class I allow them to toe the knee bar in the gi class, because I think it's irresponsible coaching to let them get to brown belt in a few years and have no idea of knee bars, toe holds, how to defend them, how to apply them, and you can't understand how to defend them until you know how to apply them. And I've seen this happen in quite a lot of gi schools, that guys get to brown belt and they have got no idea on how to defend leg locks, how to apply leg locks. So today, I make sure my purples are all very good at it, or apt at it, which you know yourself. So that's the reason behind it. The reason mainly it's no gi. So I think they are separating as two different sports. I think it's fast, it's exciting. The no gi is great. The IBJJF rules, it's still it's still traditional. I still like it. I still love the gi. I really love to train in the gi. And I train when we're in the gi. We normally stick to their belt level rules when we spar. Apart from the purple belts, I allow to heel hook and knee. Sorry, not heel hook in the gi. To knee bar and toe hold in the gi. But yeah, that's my views on it. And I just think it's irresponsible coaching not to teach them.
dude. Hi. Do you like doing jiu-jitsu?
Yeah,
What do you like about jiu-jitsu?
because you get to beat people up.
Because you get to beat people up? You're awesome, aren't you? Do you like to beat the boys up?
Yeah.
Are you a boy killer? Yes.
We're going to step in, we're going to kick, we're going to take Sarah down, okay? This time when she turns away from us. She turns, we're going to follow her, okay? We're going to end up here, we're going to take her back from here. Got our kids, got our seatbelt on, we've still got hold of the gi there, so she's never getting far from us, we're leaning. Knee by head, we're going to slide it all the way up to her head, okay? Foot against the back. We're going to pull her into us and roll her over, okay? What do we do when we take the back? Let's turn around this way so you can see. What's important to do when we take the back?
I'm not in the kids class anymore. No, I'm doing the adults class now, but I help out in the kids class a lot. Teach the kids a couple of moves.
What do you like about training in the kids class?
I like training in the kids class because I can teach all the little kids stuff, watch them fight each other, and every so often beat them up.
What do you like about training at Nemesis Grappling with Chris?
I like training at Nemesis Grappling with Chris because he's really motivational, nice guy. He shows you how to do it a couple of times so you get stuck in your mind. And also if you get it wrong, shows you how to do it wrong, shows you how to do it properly as well.
What do you want to achieve in your jiu-jitsu?
Well, hopefully I can become a black belt soon enough. Maybe when I'm around mid-20s. A long way away, but hopefully I can reach it. Gotta go now, gotta choke out some kids.
Today, yeah, tough session today. Just the four of us. Me, you, Matt Clem there, Lee Chadwick. So a couple of small lads for us. So yeah, quality rounds up, went round 3 times, 9 rounds, 9 5-minute rounds. Can't complain at all, can we? Good sparring partners, tired.
The hammer and the nail was in my head today.
Definitely, oh yeah. There was a bit of tapping out going on today.
There was lots of tapping for me today.
Chill for a few hours. Back in the gym tonight.
What we got tonight?
Submission grappling tonight, 7 o'clock. Yeah, it's always a good session. Thursday night's always a good one. Always get a good few bodies on the mat. We've got 15, 16 lads on the mat. I've decided what we're going to go through today. Probably some sort of upper body attacks. We're working on those. Normally work the legs on a Tuesday. Some sort of upper body attack on the Thursday. So yeah, should we go? Always get a good little crowd in. Plenty sparring, 6-7 rounds in again tonight. So should get a good 15-16 rounds in today. It's all good.
Arm drag, same time, the same arm, a drag, same leg is going in to there. And take it. Your arm's got to come out. You might land like that, and these will just arm drag and coming back. Fight from this position, trying to keep them off your neck. You're trying to control the inside of your arms, things like that, so you keep them off. Yeah, something there. So I'm looking from here, looking to go from there. I'm going to arm drag in, same time this leg's going to come in there, so around the waist. Take you down, she's down in a nice half guard. So go on there, front the wrist, nice. There. Oh, you've got to get the arm drag in, just like that. When we're here, clinch it, coming through and taking it off. Hands round his neck. Here, let's take this off. Yep. Couple couple more each, guys. Yeah, what's your area? Coming through on the toes, turning him over, and I move towards his feet now. I've got my grip there, so he wants to come round here. I've got my grip, it's tight. I've never taken my chest off his arm. I've not dropped to my knees. I'll come through now, I'll lock this up, and I'll turn towards his feet.
Pretty much 90% of the people we have train both. There's a few just do the gi. There is a few guys, got a few MMA guys who come in as well. They do just a no gi, which is fair enough. But 90% of people do both, yeah. And I always say to them, my goal for everyone in this gym is for them to be able to go into any sort of competition or any sort of confrontation or anything. But basically my goal is for a sport, grappling club, is them to be able to do any competition, gi or no gi, any rules, IBJF rules or submission only rules, and be comfortable in that rule set. They can literally come in this gym and swap in between that rule set. And play whichever they want, and that's my goal for them. They've become pretty comfortable now. They're not stuck in that thing where they can only do one rule set. They can swap in between. That's my goal. I think that's what makes them complete grapplers. They have a lot more freedom in the. I don't even like calling it no gi, called submission grappling. They have a lot more freedom in this to allow them to attack the legs, heel ups, calf cranks, knee bars for everybody, and all neck cranks and things like that. When we do the gi, as I explained before, we stick more to the IBJF rules. But my goal is for them to be able to do both sets quite easily, and swap in between. Yeah, and we have Cameron Atakura as our black belt at the gym as well. And he comes down, does a sort of monthly, sometimes even more. He comes down just to train with us and roll with us. He comes down every single month, check on the guys, go through them, does a 2-3 hour workshop, and we all roll together. So he knows all the guys at Nemesis. He knows them all inside out. He knows them all personally. He knows the games. When he comes down, his seminars are unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? He comes down, shows a load of stuff. Everyone gets loads out of it. Then he rolls with everybody as well. So one of those guys gets off, he rolls with us. And he's taught me so much, and he's taught all the team so much.
Well, Brazilians, you know what I mean? They stay really heavy. It's like it's almost kind of cool to put each other really good. I can't answer you, so. Okay, so from the beginning, just so again you can go over it in your head. He has a lapel grip and he has a sleeve grip. Strangle me, I know what's going to happen. So I pinch hold of his grip here and make him paranoid or her paranoid about that. He wants this separated. If this is a little bit high, roll your chest. If you can, give yourself carpet on your face.
Any belt promotions and things like that. And Cam's just a superb grappler in his own right as well. He's had some big matches on the scene, trying to get him more, trying to get a bit more prominent in the gi as well. And he's working on that. But he's just opened up his own facility in Altrincham, ASW Manchester.
And again, nothing on the floor apart from my little piggy and my stiletto. Don't sit like this. There. Okay?
Perfect. 100%. I like them to create their own style. Everyone's different in the gym. Everyone's a different shape, size, weight. No two people are ever sort of the same. You can be similar, but they're not the same. But I've seen different body shapes play completely different games. But yeah, I do show. I'd like to think I show a huge variety of techniques, and let guys sort of pick out from those what they're good at. We do have a basic sort of style. It is a heavy wrestling based style. So I think more guys will sort of lean towards that way of grappling. But I show loads of stuff. Yourself. I never play spider guard myself when we're in the game, but I'll show it in class because there's people who will play spider guard. I'll show it because I've studied it. I've studied it a lot, mainly just so I can pass it and things like that. But and in the no gi, I like to, like I said, I like a lot of leg locks, or I like to be on top passing guard. I like a lot of stuff from side control. So I show a lot of these things, but I also show. I'll show stuff from close guard, things that I don't use a lot myself, but I'll show it because there's guys who do like that. But I'm very big on letting them, put them on the path, but they can find their own direction on that path as long as they get into the, as long as they're all getting to the same destination.
He's told he's been safe, and he is safe.
he's safe from all his collar choke-ups, okay, that have been a real problem up to now. So we got up our game, haven't we? Okay. So we're playing with this, and there's nothing happening because he's holding the controlling grip. So I'm going to pull this out here like this, and I'm going to drop him here. But as I drop him here, I go over the back. But the beauty I go over the back is I've still got this turn into me, Chris. He can't turn into me. Can you see? We'll flatten him out. He's got his hands together. And you see, when he grabs his hands together is when I can let that go. And you see? Now, this goes here, and there's a crawl.
Well, I mean, if you know anything about grappling in the Northwest or the UK, you know who Darren is. I've known Darren about 10 years. I trained him a couple of times, went to a couple of his sessions sort of years ago, but never was never at the team. And I went doing the gi stuff, and then I wanted to, obviously try something else. At the time, not realising how high level Darren was in the gi as well. I'd always known him as a submission wrestler, and it was literally one session with him again, and just blew my mind. Never seen a guy that big move the way he does, because he'll roll with you and he'll take all pressure off you and things like that. He can roll really light, inverting and berimbolo and stuff, and you're just like, you shouldn't be able to do that. And he can roll with my wife Louise. He can roll with her, and she's 58 kilos or whatever she is, and he can roll with her, and he's 110, I think, or something like that, or maybe a little bit more. But his style and his knowledge is unbelievable. He's got 30 plus years on the mat. I don't think there's anything he hasn't seen. And he can, you think you're getting okay at this, and you think you've got a bit of technique and things like that. And he's took a couple of techniques apart that I thought I knew and had huge success with on the competition mats, not just in the gym. And he's took those techniques apart, completely took them apart, and said, do it this way, do it that way, do it that way. And I've just learned to trust him and everything he tells me, because of his knowledge, because of the way you can see he'll do it in front of you. He'll show you the technique, and then he'll go and do it to you, and you'll know it's happening, and he'll still be able to do that technique to you. So yeah, he just blew me away. His knowledge. It's a tough mat. I know like everyone thinks the mat's tough. I know I've been to gyms all over the place, and mats are very tough and different things like that. But it's a winning mentality. Again, it goes in my ethos that I want that submission is king. There's no rolling for points, there's no rolling, to try and think, oh yeah, I managed to pass his guard, and then I just I stalled it out in side control. It's finished. Darren, makes you finish, makes you a finisher, and the way he drills people, the way we do the drill and stuff like that, it's literally, if you get it wrong, he'll tell you straight, it's do it again, until you get it right. And it does take. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. It's a strong mentality, and it's proven by the people he's produced. He's had a lot of people come and go, I think, over the years, who've learned a lot of stuff off him, because Darren likes to keep yourself to himself, keep yourself quiet. He's learned a lot of stuff, and then they've left. But at the end of the day, I think most people always know. I think he's taught around the Northwest. I think a lot of things come back to him and Jack Mountford that from originating a lot of gyms. I think he's taught a lot of guys a lot of stuff, and I don't know anyone who's got a bad word to say about him in the grappling circuit. No one whatsoever. He'll help anyone, he'll do anything, and all he wants to do is turn up and train 3 or 4 times a week with you, and he's quite happy doing that, which is the measure of him really. He will help, and I brought guys up for 1-2 sessions from our place, and he's literally correcting the game for him and helping them out. He doesn't know these guys, but he's just doing it, because that's the way he is. So yeah, he is by far and away, and I've trained all over the world with some top guys.
That's why I always tell you get up to elbow, wait for the bump. Yeah, I know he does, but you got to wait for the bump. Now, Jamie knows that when I take his hand like that, I wait for him bump and I keep on the elbow. So when he bumps, that's when it straightens. You're trying to straighten it and he's bumping out of it. So when he goes back to here, you see, because he thinks his skeleton is coming on here now, he's going to push in. That's when the shit sweet comes in. I have to go on my own back here, make this reach, and then come back up. Okay? Drill it, Nick.
Yeah, no.
Go.
Come on, pass guard. Get your pass guard. Okay. Get position. Push it. Come on. Fight this one. Just push it.
Should have gone chest out then, but fine. Good one that. Don't kill his neck, remember. Move to the next one. Lads who won't test yourself. Lads who've come with wrong opinion. Usually, thinking that they're all just top players, strong guys, meatheads. Really? I like to think that they leave with a different opinion.
To train in this gym, the ethos in this gym, for me, just being here a short time, it builds stronger and better people, without a doubt, more than I've ever seen anywhere.
I'd like to agree with that. Changed many a career around, many a negative record round in our time. Getting fundamentals right before you start trying to add all the glitz and glam. You've got to get your fundamentals right. When they're right, then you can start attacking from a solid base. I think that's the main thing.
Does ASW and all the fighters here have a similar game, or do you emphasise everyone having their own game?
We don't do that. I don't do one size fits all training. You know, there's a lot of generic gyms out there training generic fighters, and what you end up with that is the old way, where everybody's doing the same thing, and the one who's better at the same thing, faster, stronger, or a little bit more understanding of it, will win. So you've got to cater to an individual athlete's strengths. Everybody's got a strength. You know, if you're big, you're heavy and you're strong, but if you're small, you create bigger windows, you create imbalance in other players, you've got speed, everybody has an advantage. You've just got to find what suits them best.
I've seen that, and I've heard you say and other people say that this is a hybrid grappling system, but it's not just, you don't overemphasise on one sort of grappling art.
No, I agree, and I think that comes from the fact that we was doing it before everything was pigeonholed. You know, I competed in every single grappling genre there is, and you know, we've got multi grapple components training today, and we always have. You know, from wrestlers to jiu-jitsu players, to judokas, you know, sambo fighters. You know, the whole genre's always been there, and that has an influence on the game, because every game is created by its rules, created by its rule set, and from that rule set, training that rule set creates weaknesses. It does create weaknesses, otherwise it wouldn't have the rule sets, and I think that's what's happened.
Where Chris coming to the gym, how has his training been since he's been under your guidance? How has he evolved as a fighter?
Right now, well, the first thing he's brought is he's raised the average handsomeness of the gym, because we're basically really ugly. Chris has brought that up a little bit, not much, a little bit. So we've averaged out a bit. But as for training wise, his IQ's gone up more than anything. You know, he was too busy wrestling, you know, on the fly in the moment without much strategy. And this is no disrespect to Chris. He's a great grappler. He's a great grappler. But keep training systems and similar ideals with people, your IQ drops a little bit, I would think. And his decision making weren't great. You know, he was going for poor submissions and losing a good position. And from a good position, you can build desperation. You can build, you know, anxiety. You can get the position you want to attack the sub. And I don't think Chris was doing that before. He was trying to attack the subs too direct. I think we're trying to change that.